Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the vlog. Thanks for guys for watching and stopping by. I was in Las Vegas for this past several days. If you see this video, this should be uploaded on Sunday, the 23rd. So I started playing. I came here on Thursday. Thursday. So this session was on Thursday, and I played like four sessions, different casinos. This is the first part of the four. I'm not going to combine all the vlogs together because it's going to be a pretty long one if I put it together. But I'm going to separate it from different casinos and different poker rooms that I played in the Vegas trip that I went to. It's been very fun. It's a good experience playing different limit games. I played from 1-2 to 2-5 to 5-10, and it was a pretty interesting experience. I have to say, yeah, every single experience was different. I must say, Bally's, Las Vegas. If you've been there before, they have a 1-2 game, and that's the biggest game they have. It seems like a lot of the casinos, only certain casinos have a bigger game, a 2-5 or 5-10 game. So most of the casinos are mainly a 1-2 game, which for me it's a little bit too low because the way that how people play. I just noticed nowhere anywhere I go, it just seems like the same type of players that play. Bally's is pretty interesting. I played in the afternoon on Thursday afternoon, and they have this promotion at Bally's. A 4 hour session, 4 hour poker session. You get a free buffet comp at Paris, Las Vegas. So all these people that play there are grinding it 4 hours on a 1-2 game just so they can get a 4 hours in to get the free buffet. So, after I found out about that, I knew, man, this game is not going to be good. This is, everyone's just playing aces and kings and ace kings and just high end cards. The funny thing is, the hand I'm going to discuss is I ended up having pocket aces on the cutoff. And the game usually goes, 1-2. A typical raise is about $6. So I was dealt pocket aces. It falls all the way to the low jack. He bets out $10, which seems to me okay. He probably has a pretty strong hand, and he's one of those local guys that grinding it out for 4 hours to get the free buffet. So, and for him to bet that high, I figured okay, he might have something big. So if he has something big, then we're gonna get some money into this pot. So then I re-raise. I three bet him to $30, and he thinks about it for a little bit, and he calls. So for him to think about it for a little bit to call, I don't put him on something very very good. Usually, these grinders have something really strong. They'll pretty snap call, three bet for 30. Pretty. So the flop comes out. I believe deuce of diamonds, jack of clubs, and 10 of diamonds. So we have two diamonds on the board, jack, and he just fires out $60 on the flop. And I was like, wow, okay, maybe he does have a set. He has an overpair. I can put him easily on jacks, tens, even pocket deuces. Deuces, I'm not too sure. Usually these tighter players won't call. He won't bet laid out with $10. So I'm putting him on jacks or tens. At this point, hey, I'm only $300 effective at this point. I said, you know what? It's okay. We'll put it in if we have to. If he has it, he has it. If he doesn't, then what happened. So I just repop him. I raise him all in. Um, then he snap calls me. But he has $100 behind. So it was like 160 effective at this point. Um, so he calls, and I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. What happens with this? The turn comes out a eight of clubs, and the river comes out a deuce of spades. Then he flips over his cards. He shows me jack, 10 of spades. He got counterfeit on the river. I flip over aces, and he gets upset. I guess he murmurs some stuff. It's like got lucky in the river, yada yada yada, and stuff like that. So I sort of feel. I'm not sure if I feel bad for him or not, but this is poker, and and so surprisingly the aces held up. But this is pretty much how the day's been going with this. You just have to play premium hands at Bally's. It's really hard to win this. So that was this hand regarding pocket aces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
Okay, here's the next hand I'm gonna discuss. I was dealt a Queen Jack, uh, Queen of Diamonds, Jack of Spades on the small blind. It gets folded all the way to the cutoff. Cutoff bets $6, which is a standard raise. The button folds. I make the call for $6. The big blind folds, and the flop comes out. 10 of spades, 9 of spades, and 3 of clubs. So at this point, I got an open end. At this point, I was thinking about betting out in the flop, but I want to see what he's gonna do here. Like I told you guys, all these players are very tight because they're just grinding it out for the 4 hours for the free buffet. So I check it to him, and he bets out $20. I was like, wow, okay, so he might have something pretty big. All right, so then I have some outs here. So I figured out I make a call here. So I make a call. The turn comes out a really good card for me, Queen of Spades. So now I have top pair and a open-ended straight flush draw, which I think I misplayed this hand, but you guys can tell me afterwards. I did check it here. I think I should have raised, I should have bet, but I checked it here, and he checked right back. And the river comes out of 4 of hearts. At this point, he checked it on the turn, and I'm not sure what he was going for. Maybe he was on a flush draw, overpair. I really couldn't tell at this point because how these players play. So I was sort of wondering if I should have bet here or not. I decided to just check it over, and he checked it right back, and I was like, whoa. So he shows us over. He flips over his cards, pocket threes for he had a set. So I'm not sure if I could bet him out of the hand. I don't know. He's playing really tight, very tight at passive. I guess, like I said, these guys are grinding it out. I don't know how much I could have bet right there. Maybe $50. I think if I bet 50 right there, maybe he could have folded, because I could, there's a possibility of a straight draw there and a flush draw. That could have got there, so I'm not sure how I would have played this any difference and how it would have panned out. I don't know, but that's luckily I lost pretty much the minimum on this hand. All right, this is gonna be the last hand I'm gonna talk about on Bally's. I mentioned before, all these people, I'm going to repeat it again. These people are playing for the free buffet. Like, seriously, they're playing for the free buffet. Anyways, I was dealt King, Queen, King of Spades, Queen of Hearts under the gun. I made a standard raise to $6 under the gun. The undergun +1 to the left of me, he re-raises it to 15. So if he 3-bets, man, they got something good. So it folds all the way around. So I go back and make the call for $15. The river comes out, King of Diamonds, Deuce of Clubs, sorry, and 10 of Spades, Rainbow. I lead out bet 25. He instant calls me, so I'm like, okay, all right, cool. And the turn comes out a 3 of Diamonds, which gives it 2 backdoor flush draw, and I bet out 40. He thinks about it for a little bit, and he makes a call. River comes out a Queen of Clubs, which make a 2 pair. This was somewhat similar to my first vlog that I made. And like I said, I'm playing with really tight players here. So at this point, I can put him, he can be on aces, kings, queens, I don't know. If this is a 2-5 game, and I know if I play in a 2-5 or a 5-10 game, I would make the bet all day here. But at this point, I just want to, I just felt something just off. So I just felt like I'm going to check call whatever he bets here. Check call whatever he bets. Just see, you know, if I was right or wrong, whatever. But I know how tight these players are. So I check it, and he checks back. And I'm like, oh man, okay, he checked back. So he shows me Ace King. So I don't know how much more money I could have extracted from him. Maybe bet another 75 on the river from this 1-2 tight freeloading 4 hour buffet players. I don't know. You could tell me if you're in Vegas, you're watching my vlog, and you played in this 1-2 Bally's game. Let me know. Should I have betted there? Should I get a value? Am I getting a value call here? I don't know. It's in the first time I'm playing here at Valleys, and the 4 hour buffet thing like sort of messed me up because the way that the players I was watching them play, and I played for like 2.5 hours at this point. You know, 2.5, 3 hours, almost 3 hours. So I almost played enough to get a free buffet also, but I decided I don't like to go to buffets anyway, so decided not to do that. I should have stick around and play longer, but at this point, this was like close to the last hand that I played in the night because I couldn't handle this anymore, so I had to leave and play somewhere else. So this is it, guys. I appreciate watching. Thanks for support. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know how I play certain hands or how I should have played this 1-2 game. I like to mix it up. I do like to play 1-2 sometimes, just to to switch up my game strategy and see the hands that way, and give good poker vlog context, I guess. So let me know. Tell me what you think. Get you guys more videos. Thank you guys for the support that I get. I get some positive feedback. Negative feedbacks are also great. That way I can study and see what I'm doing wrong. Anything to help improve this vlog, let me know. All right, guys, appreciate it. More vlogs coming out. I have like 3 other more poker sessions to show, so look out for those. Peace out.